Okay, so this month, the month of September, is a suicide prevention month. And I think it is very critical for us to look at one category of people who are very critical for us, and especially on matters peace and security. And that's the National Police Service officers. We have had cases of National Police Service officers committing suicide, all right? And that is because of so many things. Some of them are family related, some of them are issues of the stress and the pressure related to the work that they do. Some of them are actually related to some stagnation in the implementation basically of the police reforms. And I think it is something that is worth really talking about. Okay, we have seen police officers dying. We have seen them killing themselves and sometimes even killing their spouses and even their children. But I think the biggest question that we need to ask ourselves is that what is it that can be done? I think there are three key things for me that I think are very critical for us to be done. Number one is that government released psychologists to different counties to come and help police officers, especially the ones who are going through mental health challenges. All right, and I think that is something that really needs to be completely enhanced, because we look at the number of police officers who are going through mental health breakdown or mental health challenges. There are so many, right? And we also know that the psychologists which were actually released into the counties, it was actually one. And my thinking is that one might not be enough really to address the challenges that the officers are going through, especially the mental health challenges. And therefore, if the government can probably now start considering increasing the number of the psychologists or counselors who are actually sent to the counties, and that should be the National Police Service Commission. If they probably can consider now increasing the number of officers, the counselors who goes to the counties really to help police officers tackle their mental health challenges, I think that will be fine. For example, if we can have probably around even 5 every county, that will go a long way, because some of the cases require individual attention, all right? Not really a crowd, kind of a conversation, but individual attention. And that requires the number of counselors really to be increased. The second thing that we think is also very critical is addressing the police reforms, because we know that some of the issues that bring mental health challenges or breakdown to the police officers is the lack of the implementation of the police reforms. Remember, when you look at whatever police officers are earning, it's actually something that is very little. Yet the responsibility is so huge. And I think one of the things that we've really been pushing for is the increase in or increment in the salary that the police officers really take home. But the other things, of course, that entails the police reforms, the issues of housing that we've also been very strongly really championing and talking about. So if the government can deliberately decide to implement the police reforms, especially the ones that are touching on the welfare of the police officers, it will go a long way in addressing or reducing some of the cases that we've actually been experiencing. But I think the third thing is that we need to have very strong legislations that then speaks about mental health, because mental health is not just any other thing. Mental health really affects the human being, the inner being of a person. It affects the stability of a person. It affects the financial status of a person. So what happens is that we need to look at regulations and legislations that then speaks to this, and see ways in which then they can be tightened, so that then they speak to the issues that then we are facing. So I think those three things are very key for me. So number one is that increase the number of psychologists that are coming to the county to help in addressing the increasing cases of mental health challenges or breakdown. But number two, also government to implement the reform agenda, and especially the ones that are touching on the welfare of police officers. But the third one also is the ability also to look at the legislations that then speak into this and tighten those particular legislation, and ensure that then they become responsive. Legislations have to be responsive then to the current issues or to the issues at hand. So those three things I think are very key for me.